Okay, we got a short video here. This is for you, Colin, but anyone else who has a Binson, about little bits of TLC maintenance with them. Okay, you have to, with some acetone, get a little thing of acetone, okay, onto your cloth, not too much, hold against the motor shaft like I'm doing here, and against the rubber wheel like I'm doing here, and at the lower part of the disc, right at the back, the lower part that comes into contact with the rubber wheel. Do not touch the wire, okay? We put a subtle bit of oil on the wire, but not a lot. You have to understand, if a Binson's sitting for a while, the oil will drop down sometimes onto the rubber idler wheel and get onto the motor shaft. So when you've cleaned it with acetone, leave it running, okay, and then get, again, a cloth, a nice dry part of the cloth, hold it against the wheel and dry it. Just don't hold it too tight. As you see, if I push it too tight, you know, you can take the idler wheel out, but you don't need to. Make sure all these contact parts to the motor shaft and idler wheel are thoroughly dry. Then, periodically, I used to do it about once a month, get a little bit of 400 grade wet and dry paper. Hold ever so lightly against the motor shaft. So you're keying it. Rubber gets soft, and so it gets very it hardens and it gets very smooth. So by doing this and gently hold it against the rubber, you're not reprofiling, you're just keying ever so lightly. Key the wheel, so everything then has got a nice little bite it will key. And at the bottom of the disc, just do the same. Again, careful not to touch the actual wire, and you must not touch the wire or move any of these heads. Do not touch anything like that. Blow off anything, very little end, there'd be practically nothing there. So for the benefit of Colin, I'd like to just show you, and anyone else, once I've done that, you get trouble-free operation from your Binson. No slippage whatsoever. As you can see, Colin, she's working perfectly, no slippage. Just for you, Colin, do not set your input much more than 12 o'clock. If you go between 12 and 1, obviously you're putting more, you could overdrive the machine if you hit too hard. So don't hit too hard. So for the cleanest sound, back off the engine. I mean, there's tons of echo. Obviously feedback will oscillate on most settings just about 12 o'clock. As you can hear, machine is working perfectly. One echo. Second head. Third head. Fourth head. More echo. Push up your input. And as you can see, so this is a new demo. Today's date is the 1st of June, so I'm showing you this demo. It's been done on Wednesday the 1st of June 2016. Back off, it's the cleanest sound between 11 and 12 o'clock, so you get. As you can hear, no problems at all with the echo. You have to do this maintenance periodically to have trouble-free operation. Okay, don't touch the heads. Do what I said with the wheel and the motor shaft and the underside of the disc, the part that the rubber wheel comes into contact with. Keep these free from grease, and there's been no slippage at all. Acetone will evaporate, but obviously after you've done it with acetone, make sure you thoroughly dry the motor shaft, the rubber idler wheel, the bottom of the disc. After that, just enjoy trouble-free. Trouble-free operation from the Binson. I hope you enjoy your Binson, Colin, okay? All the best to you.